I'm Mark. I'm going to tell you a story about a witch that never seemed to look where she was going, which upset her black cat Wilbur. It's called Winnie Flies Again. Winnie the Witch always travelled by broomstick. It was a wonderful way to travel. Winnie would jump onto her broomstick, Wilbur would jump onto her shoulder, and they would zoom up into the sky. There were no traffic lights, no traffic jams, just an empty sky. Well, that was how it used to be. But just lately, the sky had become rather crowded. Last week, Winnie didn't see a helicopter, and Wilbur lost 2 of his whiskers. The week before that, she didn't see a hang glider, and Wilbur's tail was bent. The week before that, a very tall building suddenly got in her way, and Wilbur lost a clump of fur. "The sky is too dangerous, Wilbur," said Winnie. "We'll have to try something else." So she took out her wand, waved it, and shouted, "Abracadabra!" Her broomstick turned into a bicycle. But it was very slow, very hard to pedal. And then a pond got in Winnie's way. "Ribbit, she should look where she's going," croaked the frog. "A bicycle is worse than a broomstick, Wilbur," said Winnie. "We'll have to try something else." So she took out her wand, waved it, and shouted, "Abracadabra!" Her bicycle turned into a skateboard. The skateboard was fast, but it was hard to steer and impossible to stop. Winnie was stopped by an ice cream seller. "Can you not see where you're going?" he shouted. "A skateboard is worse than a bicycle, Wilbur," said Winnie. "We'll have to try something else." So she took out her wand, waved it, and shouted, "Abracadabra!" Her skateboard turned into a horse, and they trotted slowly down the path. "This is much better than bicycles or skateboards," said Winnie. But she didn't see the low branch of a tree. This time, Winnie didn't say anything. She was hanging from a branch. Slowly and carefully, Winnie climbed down the tree. "I think we'll walk home, Wilbur," said Winnie. They limped slowly down the road. It was a very, very slow way to travel, but it was safe until Winnie stepped into a hole and tumbled deep down into the ground. I think I need a cup of tea," she said. Winnie climbed out of the tunnel and went into a shop. "A cup of tea and a muffin, please," she said, "and a saucer of milk for my cat." "We don't sell cups of tea or muffins," said the shop lady, "and we don't have sauces and milk, but I think I can help you." And she sold Winnie a pair of spectacles. Now, Winnie and Wilbur, they travel everywhere by broomstick. It's a very wonderful way to travel. And that story was called Winnie Flies Again. Personally, I never travelled by a broomstick, but if Winnie the Witch ever offers me a lift, I'll make sure she's wearing her spectacles. Good night. Sleep tight. Oh, you and those whiskers. Come on. Let's get you on that broom. You know what they say? If you fall off, get straight back up.